Hi there. Welcome to our virtual back to school night. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll go ahead and get started. So, my name is Sydney Patten. I've been teaching for 8 years. I have experience in 5th grade and in 2nd grade, and I graduated from Louisiana Tech with my bachelor's in elementary education. And when I'm not working, I enjoy spending time and hanging out with my family. There are a few ways to contact me. The first way would be to call the office and leave a message with them, and they'll get it to me. But the quickest way to contact me is through email at sapatten@caddoschools.org. That's the quickest way. I check it several times throughout the day. Another quick way to get with me is my inbox on Canvas, and I will show you in a minute how to get there. You could also send a note in your child's folder. And if we ever need to meet, my planning period is from 9:30 to 10:15, and I can meet on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Here's a quick breakdown of our daily schedule. When the students come in, we start RTI time, which is intervention time if students need a little bit more help, or we have enrichment time where they can get more practice. Then we go to skills, which is language arts. And then we take a break and go to enrichment. We come back and do knowledge, which is listening comprehension. And then we have recess and lunch. And in the afternoon, we do math and science or social studies. We switch out between the two every few weeks. Here's a copy of our enrichment schedule. On Monday, we go to library. So if your child brings their library book home with them, please make sure they bring it back on Monday so they can get a new one for the week. On Tuesdays, we go to PE, so make sure you are wearing tennis shoes. That's very important. Art is Wednesday. On Thursday, we go to computer lab, and Friday, we go to music. Here are our 5 classroom rules. Every classroom has the same rules, including enrichment, and this is to help the kids have some consistency everywhere that they are going. They just know wherever they're at, they're expected to follow the same rules. Our motto is to be responsible, be respectful, and be safe. And our mission is every moment counts and every eagle matters. One thing I did want to mention, this year, we cannot use the water fountains. So if you would, please send a water bottle with your child if you haven't already. They did install some water bottle filling things onto the back of the water fountains, but we just cannot drink out of them. All right, we're going to take a look at the Caddo Parish School website. So to look at their website, you will go to caddoschools.org. Here we go, right here, caddoschools.org. Now, when you get to the Caddo Parish website, there's a lot of information. So if you go to the Students tabs down at the bottom and select Student Handbook, it will bring up the Caddo Parish Student Handbook. And this has just all kinds of information you need to know, dress code, things like that. Pages 88 through 121 are the district-wide behavior policy. So you can take a look at that. And there's also a parent tab where you can get some information. There's you can click here to get the yearly calendar. So there's a lot of good information there for you. So make sure you check that out. Again, that's caddoschools.org. All right, another important thing we have is attendance. If you are a virtual student, you are expected to log on to Canvas daily, and I can check that in the afternoons. And then if you're not getting logged on, that's how I submit your attendance. And if you're a traditional student, school now starts at 7:25. They did change the time. 7:25 is when school starts. And drop off, to drop your students off in the car line, you can start dropping them off at 7:05. Now, if you were absent and you have technology at home, a cool thing this year, since we're using Canvas, is your child can log on to Canvas at any time and catch up on the work that they missed. So recorded lessons will be up there, daily assignments will be up there, everything's loaded. If you're going to be absent multiple days and you don't have technology, we can get with the office and see about checking out some technology for that. Absences will be excused with a doctor's note, and you have the same number of days to make up work that you missed as you were absent. All right, here is our curriculum that we use. For language arts and reading, we use CKLA. So there's two parts. There's a skills part, which is language arts, grammar, spelling, phonics. And then there's a knowledge part, which is reading, listening, comprehension, things like that. In most weeks in ELA, we will have a spelling test on Fridays. There's some weeks that we won't, but in most of them we will. We'll also have some reading comprehension tests where students read and answer questions about what they read. We'll have some grammar tests over skills that we're learning in the classroom. And we'll also have some listening comprehension tests. And those mainly come from the knowledge part. And I read a story aloud to the students and we talk about it. We do a whole unit on it. And then in the middle and at the end, we would take an assessment on that. In math, our math curriculum is called Zern, and there's also two parts to Zern. There's a teacher part and a digital part. In the teacher part, they're getting a whole group math lesson with me daily. And then when we're done with that, they go to the digital part where they get onto the iPad and get onto Zern, and they complete the same lesson that we just did. That way they're seeing the same lesson twice by two different people. And that just really reinforces that concept for them. And then once they're done with Zern, they will do an exit ticket each day. So that's just a little couple of questions just showing if they understand the concept or not and what I need to go back and teach. Also, while they're doing Zern, they follow along in their Zern book with student notes. It tells them what to write down, just really helping them get that practice. And then our math assessments, we have problem sets that we do after every couple of lessons just to gather where they're at. And then we have topic quizzes. So we don't take a huge test over a whole unit. It's broken down into topics so we can really see which topics they are understanding and which ones we need to spend more time on. We are going to start something called Ninja Math. This is to help students with their math fact fluency. So we'll be starting with addition, and we will start with everything plus 0. And then when they master that, they'll move on to plus 1. And then when they master that, they'll move on to plus 2 and so on. And then when they've mastered all addition, that child will then transition over into subtraction. So I'm really, really excited about that. Our weekly homework. Your student will have homework each week, and it will be due on Friday each week. So our spelling homework, there's a spelling tic-tac-toe that comes home in the red homework folder. And they pick something to do with their spelling words each night just to get that practice in. And then every Monday, they will come home with a math sheet. It will be front and back, and they can work on it whenever they want throughout the week, and then it will come back on Fridays. All right, now we're going to check out Canvas. Now, Canvas is our new digital platform, and to get there, you would go to your student's class link. Now, To get onto ClassLink, I sent home your students' login information on an orange card. That card either came home if you came to the Meet the Teacher, and if you were not able to come to Meet the Teacher, then that card came home on the first day of school in your child's folder. So it has their username and password, so you would log them in. And once you get logged in, you will see all of your students' apps, and you are looking for the app that says Canvas. And I just so happen to have mine here, but you can also access your students' Zern on here. It's pretty cool. They have all kinds of apps. So once Canvas loads, you will be looking at your students' course cards. These are all the courses that your child is enrolled in here at Blanchard Elementary. Now, for my work, you are going to always look for the course card that says Conduct, and it says Welcome, click here for daily work. So you're going to click that, and then it takes you to a page with some more information about me. There's a Meet the Teacher, how to contact me, our schedule, and there's some extra links you may need. Then I have it broken down by our subject. So I have skills, knowledge, math, and science and social studies. So depending on whatever subject you need to get in, you click on the subject, and it's then divided by weeks. So this is week of September 28th. And so there's Monday, and all the work for Monday is listed. So here's a link to Monday's Zoom. If you were to click on that, it would take you to a video of my lesson for that day. And then you would click on the activity page to complete and some questions to answer. And then there's always a copy of our spelling words. So if you're ever at home and your child forgot their folder and you need to study for spelling, you can always get on their Canvas, and under Monday, it should be there for you to access. All right, so we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So everything has a day, everything has a video, everything has an assignment. And I'm gonna go back home, click that apple, click here for daily work. Again, it's the same thing for every subject. So let's look at math. Again, it's broken down by week. It's broken down by day of the week. So if you look at Wednesday, and there's my Zoom, you can click there to look at the video, and it tells them to, okay, now go do your Zern lesson. You're on mission 1, lesson 3. And then you would complete the exit ticket and the problem set. So if you ever need to get onto Canvas for any reason, there's just how you would find your students' work. Now, I told you at the beginning about an inbox in Canvas and how to message me. Over here on the sidebar, right here is the inbox. It works just like an email. If you were to click that, you could create a new message and type in my name, and it would automatically send it to me. So that's also a good way to contact me, because I'm on here all day long too. And so anytime I get a new message, it gets me a notification. So email and Canvas are definitely the best ways to contact me if you have any questions about anything. Go ahead and click out of all those. All right, devices for Canvas. If you do find yourself at home, you need a device to use. It must be updated to iOS 12 or higher, and at least a 5th generation. Otherwise, it will not work. If you're absent, you may check out a device from that office if you're going to be gone for multiple days and don't have a device at home. And then they will get you to sign a district technology contract if you were to check out an iPad for that. They would take care of all that in the office. All right, we still use JCampus for grading, not Canvas. you turn in assignments through Canvas, but then I go on there and look at them and grade them, and I'm still putting grades into JCampus. So the way you've accessed it the past couple of years, that's still the way you would look and view their grades. And if you need to access it on the Caddo Parish website, the first one I showed you, caddoschools.org, you can go under the parent tab to get that. Whoops. I also wanted to show you our school website. It's blanchardelementary.org, and on there, if you're having help with Canvas, right here, you can click here to call the help desk or call this number. They can help you there with technology issues and things like that. There's also a parent guide for Canvas. There's how to log in and how to even get to ClassLink, and all kinds of frequently asked questions and things like that. So if you find yourself on Canvas and you're struggling, definitely check out blanchardelementary.org and check out all these links as well, because they are very, very helpful. And before you go, please, please, please make sure you check out our enrichment teachers presentations as well. They have prepared some for you as well. And that is it. Thank you so, so much for joining me and checking it out. And if you have any more questions, just feel free to email me, send me a message on Canvas, send me a note in your child's folder, and I'll look into it for you. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.